Welcome back, it's spring break time. I'm sure just like this video, you're preparing completely last minute. Spring break happens the same time every year. Yet every year, you're left with about 2 weeks to get jacked and shredded. Problem is, you know when spring break is. You just don't know when you are. You're in the middle of your winter bulk. January lasts about as long as a Game of Thrones winter. February is cold, short, and pointless. It's like January's little dribble of post-cum. And then all of a sudden it's March. And on top of that, you've just been floating through time with no real goals. So how are you supposed to keep track of this shit? Lucky for you, I'm here to give you all a crash course in how to prepare for spring break. Last minute, of course.
Mixing that into like whiskey or something?
It's a flask, yeah. I'm making a little cocktail here.
Okay.
I call it a diesel rocket. Houston, I have a drinking problem. Workout plan. For most of you have about 2 weeks. Or depending on when your spring break starts, like 2 hours. So this is two-a-day season. This is 2 weeks of pure motivation, which you won't experience again until next spring break. And who knows when that will be. Just one of these. Woo! Woo! Yeah, boy. Basically, you're living like 2 lives in 1 day. You take pre-workout and you work out. You take pre-workout again and you work out again. It's like taking out a loan on your life. And the best part is, just like all loans, you don't have to pay it back if you're dead. Or alive. Whatever. They already gave you the money, just like don't give it back. Now you might gonna be wanting to sitting down for this part, okay? Because it's gonna come as a little bit of a shock. But this is the only time of the year where you're actually gonna work out your legs. Your 50 weeks straight of leg day skipping is gonna hit you all at once when you realize like 90% of the time you're gonna be wearing bathing suit shorts. And now you have like 2 weeks to not look like a kid with polio. Spoiler alert, it never works out. How the fuck have they invented a cure for polio, but they haven't invented swim trunks that are pants? How is this not a thing? If I get a total of 0 comments, I'm gonna start making swim pants. It's not weird, right? You're weird. You're weird for going in the water with clothes on. So what's the difference if it's shorts or if it's pants? I'm not the weird one, you're the fucking weird one. Ah, fuck. I think Brad was using this at like a blast. During this time, you go as hard as you can for about 3 to 4 weeks, spring break included. Then as soon as spring break is done, it all goes right the fuck out the window. You see, spring break is a metaphor for all of education. You cram as much knowledge as you can right before the test. Then as soon as you take the test, you forget it all. And then you graduate. And then you work at Enterprise. Spring break prepares you for the rest of your life. More so than all of the rest of college. The rest of college is actually the break, and the spring break part is the test. Speaking of test, this is the perfect time to try steroids for the first time. Again, this year. Bro fact! 90% of first-time steroid usage happens right before spring break. And then 90% of those bros go on to become lifelong juice heads. That's 180%. So get ready to call up Trend Block and pull that e-brake, or as I like to call it, the spring break, because you're busting a 180 on your fucking life. Diet. Okay, now diet before spring break is no doubt the hardest part. Now you have 3 factors you need to account for. You want to be shredded, but also full. But you also want to have a strong alcohol tolerance. Now I call this the Bermuda Triangle of dieting. I've actually been lost in the Bermuda Triangle since I started working out. But just like Bermuda, it's not too bad a place to get lost. Because at any given point, I'm either shredded, thick, or drunk as fuck. If you guys look closely, you might notice a striking resemblance to Brad's pussy. Strange how it's a perfect triangle. Like a crab's vagina. Okay, so we're gonna start over here at the top at full. You don't wanna be flat, so eat a lot of carbs so your muscles get full so you don't look like patty mayonnaise. When you eat a lot of carbs, you also set a base layer of sediment to build a river of booze. So now we're over here at booze. You want to see the time before spring break as spring training. You want to practice and build up your tolerance, because you're going to be drinking 14 hours a day, 7 days straight. Name one other sport you play for 98 hours straight. Easy. Fortnite. Just like Fortnite and spring break, you want to be the last man standing. Now when you get absolutely shit-faced the night before, you wake up the next day lean as fuck. Because you're dehydrated as fuck from all the booze and the sunburn, looking like fucking tree bark after a forest fire. Which brings us over to shredded. Then after you wake up, dried out like a fucking fossil, you carb back up to fill your muscles up. Because you've earned it. And because you're dying. And then this process starts all over again. Hence the Bermuda Triangle. You can keep this cycle going for a maximum 3 weeks. Or until the very last day of spring break. At which point it will all catch up to you and you will instantly look like Jabba the Hutt's dick. You know, you ever seen those like, you know, like the dick, the Jabba the Hutt dick porn?
No, dude.
It's kind of like anime, but way weirder.
Where did you find it?
It's like the internet. What do you mean? Where
what
did
are you
find it?
searching
I didn't
for?
like dig it up. It's a hybrid of like anime and Star Wars and like tentacle porn, but like way weirder.
Why are you interested in that?
How does all of porn work? You just end up there and you're like, well, this is what I'm into now. Okay, what gear to bring / what to pack. Now, as far as clothing goes, you're gonna need some sort of clothing that makes a statement about you fast enough to fabricate some sort of personality for yourself. You're gonna wanna do this at donmerch.com, mainly. This has to happen before you take the clothing off, which is basically instantly. And then you want people to remember you as, oh yo, you're the dude in the drinking problem shirt. And then now you're somebody. That's day gear. That's pool gear. Not to be confused with Richard gear, aka dick gear, which is condoms, which you're gonna need a lot of. Because you're gonna be ripping through like 3 to 4 at a time with all the whiskey dick you're gonna get. Bring some pre-workout. I recommend Gnaw Pump, just off the top of my head. You're gonna take this every single morning to get rid of the hangover, to get you out of bed, get a quick workout, head to the pool, juiced up, and a little bit weird. If you're at an all-inclusive resort, most likely, booze is included. But what are they serving you? Well liquor. Shit swill from the bottom of like a fucking pig pen, basically. A Mexican pig pen. Now here's the trick. You take a flask, right? You bring it to the pool. You fill it with well liquor, and you tell bitches it's Don Julio 1942. They don't know the difference because it's in a flask and because they're drunk. Give it to them, they say, oh, you're the dude with the 1942, let me slob on you. Okay, so that's a little insider tip right there. That's a bro tip. That one's for free. The flask is not. You're going to have to pay for that at donmerch.com with your credit card. Also make sure to pack your grooming kit because you want to polish that hog every day. There are only 2 parts of my body that I clean shave. The laser edge along my wet ass beard and then my asshole, which I shave with razors from Dollar Shave Club. Do you hate leaving your house and going to the store for anything at all? Especially razors, which they keep locked in Magneto's prison cell. Now, luckily, I don't have to leave my home and risk my life thanks to Dollar Shave Club, who for a limited time is basically giving away their shit shower shave kit to new members for only $5. Their starter kit includes their executive razor with full pack of cartridges, which I like to use for my Oval Office, because that's where I do business. It also features 3 trial-size versions of their shave butter, body wash, and their One Wipe Charlie's butt wipes, which, trust me, you're definitely gonna need if you've been partying in a hot pool all day, eating bar tacos, and butt-chugging well tequila, and some chick wants to kiss the ring. After the first box, replacement cartridges are sent for only a few bucks a month. This offer is exclusively available at dollarshaveclub.com/broscience. That's dollarshaveclub.com/broscience. Heavy on the slash. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I didn't come prepared with a lie. New videos every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. I'm BroScienceLife.com, where if you sign up as a Bro member, you will get discounts, permanent discounts on merchandise like this new shirt for spring break and this flask to drink out of. You will also get early access to videos. And if you sign up, you will be automatically entered to win our fucking bro science truck. As soon as Alejandro fucking builds that thing with the fucking mods, we'll put it up on the fucking screen and we're gonna show it to you guys and give it away. Go to diamondmesh.com, buy yourself some gear for spring break. Basically, you can skip all the steps I said if you're wearing this because you will get laid and will get pussy. That's a Damazetti guarantee, which if you read the fine print means nothing. That is not legally binding in any way. But give it a shot. I mean, it can't hurt. It can't get you less pussy. That's for sure. That's a Damazetti guarantee.